All right, traders, Akil here. I just want to give you guys a quick blog. I figured video typically works better than writing, but I had just a cool topic that I want to discuss. Um, we closed down the live trading room a little bit early today, and I had a chance to check out a short blog post by a guy named Mike Bellafiore. He's the head of SMB Capital, the author of the book One Good Trade, which is a book that I recommend all of you guys read. And in the book, he really talked about really doing less as a trader. And it's something that I 100% agree with, and I'll explain in a little bit. When I first started trading, and just my mindset in general is I have a grinder's type of mindset. So if I want to accomplish something, the way I typically go about doing it is to work as hard as I can for as long as possible. I'm going to outwork each and every person trying to do the same thing as me, and that's how I find success. So when I first started trading, I approached it with kind of a foot slammed on the gas pedal type of mentality where, I was just spending hours and hours and almost, I guess, every waking second of the day learning how to trade. And I eventually found success that way. Again, I got educated with Trade Empowered. I took the course and I did the same thing. Every second I had, I dedicated myself to learning how to trade. And as I grew in my career, I figured that the same mentality must hold in order for me to be successful. However, it's a lot different when you're a 25-year-old kid with, nothing else to do than when you're a 30-year-old adult. And as I grew in life, different things started getting introduced, whether it be me managing money for a business, me going into trading education and coaching other traders that invites a realm of other responsibilities, whether it be getting married, whether it be having kids. It just the time that I once had to dedicate everything to trading slowly got filled with other things in life. And well, my initial thought was, if I want to continue to be successful, I just have to find more time. And how do you find more time? Well, you do stuff like waking up earlier. Instead of waking up 6 o'clock in the morning, I would wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, to give me that extra hour and a half to get stuff done. Instead of going to bed at 11 o'clock, I would try to go to bed at 12 o'clock, giving me an extra hour at night to do whatever I have to do. And it worked good for a short while of time, and then eventually the burnout came. Doing that where you're waking up 4:30 and going to bed at 12, four and a half hours, 5 hours of sleep every day, it starts to wear on you and really destroy your body and your mind. And as far as the body goes, it hurt with me athletically. I like to stay in shape. I like to compete and just feel good. I started feeling drowsy and tired, lethargic each and every day. And trading wise, it really hurt my focus. I would come into the charts and I wouldn't be 100% focused because I'm tired or just because I've been staring at charts for 4 hours already. And I started to see it affect my trading. So something that I really had to do was ask myself the question, how can I be as efficient with trading, but at the same time not really kill myself as a person? And I decided to start working smarter, start really managing my day better. And there's a few different things that I did. I'll give you guys a few. One of it was cutting down my trading portfolio. Instead of trading a 20-pair portfolio where it takes me, an hour each morning, hour and a half each morning to do my top-down analysis, I cut it in half where I only trade 9 or 10 pairs. That way I can do my top-down analysis within a half an hour each morning. For you guys that are familiar with our Constellation software, that helps too. No longer do I have to spend time drawing fibs on looking for, advanced pattern formations. If I just load up the Constellation software, it shows me, and I can focus on more structure and price action based trades. And again, cutting my top-down analysis from, maybe an hour and 15, hour and a half to a half an hour, that makes a big difference, because now I don't have to wake up 4:30 in the morning to get what I need to accomplish done. I can wake up 5:30 and still be done by 6. So that has helped a lot. Another thing is just doing stuff to work the mind as well. And after I do my analysis in the morning, I start off each day with a morning walk. I know it sounds boring. It sounds like I'm an old person. I got it from my dad, who does a morning walk to stay in shape back home in Philadelphia. But I do a morning walk each morning. It's about a 15-minute loop around my neighborhood. I put the Beats headphones on. I listen to a book on tape. I'm listening to New Market Wizards right now again, and it gives me time to kind of reflect and just gives me that peaceful moment because no one's out there. But at the same time, I'm getting something trading related, especially on the psychological side. I'm getting a dose of that as well. Another thing that I implemented today, I used to do this in the past and I stopped because I'm lazy and I don't really like doing it, but putting yoga back into my routine and, a simple 15 minutes of just, putting some peaceful music on, clearing the mind, doing a few stretches, getting the body feeling right. And that, again, it really, I treat trading like a professional sport because I'm an athlete. It's all I know. It really gets me in the zone. It gets me really focused and ready to attack the day. And having that little bit of a break to refresh just gives me all the power to charge into the live room at 8 o'clock and trade for 3 hours a day. And then of course afterwards, after our live room is done, I kind of I don't know what the word is. I kind of come off that trading high by doing the same thing, doing some type of exercise. So if it's a great day in trading, I'll go for a run. Maybe I kick the runs behind and I'm feeling pumped up, I'm feeling good. Or if it's a bad day and I have a lot of negative thoughts and a lot of negative energy, it's a way for me to burn that out just by some physical exercise. And again, that helps me reset. So, something that's helped me a lot in trading again is not trying to put the foot to the pedal all the time. It's treating it like a marathon, knowing when to pace yourself, knowing when to work hard, but also taking breaks and focusing on other aspects of your life, doing something with a significant other, playing with the kids, just watching a TV show. I know Narcos 2 just came out, so that's next on my binge watching list. But stuff like that helps a lot. I just want to share, I guess, those little tidbits with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is on Facebook, obviously. I'll probably put it on YouTube and over on our Trade Empowered website under the trading blog. My wife's yelling at the kid right now, so I better get going. But if this is something you like, I thought about doing maybe 5-minute videos. I like blogging real quick, but you guys don't like to read. If you'd like kind of these short little 5-10-minute videos, not on trading specifics, but just kind of, inside my mind, just do me a favor. Just leave me a comment under here on Facebook or under the YouTube page or whatever like that. And, maybe something I could put into my normal trading routine, maybe daily, bi-daily, something like that, in hopes of helping you guys. So until next time, guys, plan your trade your plan. I appreciate you joining me for this, and I'll see you next time. Good luck this week. Hope you didn't get caught on the wrong side of this morning's ISM news. So take care, guys.